Hello, fellow travelers. I am Dewi, and this is another episode of Solo Traveler. This week, watch me battle my fears and come face to face with one of Sabah's most ferocious predators, the Malaysian crocodile at the Kinabatangan River in Sandakan. There'll be bats, cockroaches, elephants, and huge freshwater prawns in an episode filled with my thrills and spills. I am ready for a river with a wild side. Are you? The Kinabatangan River is over 560 kilometers. That's roughly the distance from Johor Bahru to Kuala Kangsar. It is no surprise that it is the second longest river in Malaysia. Its shoreline hosts the highest concentration of wildlife here in Borneo. Apart from that, it also serves as a pivotal transportation line for those who live by its banks. From school children to adults of all ages, this river commute has been the way of life here on the Kinabatangan for centuries. To school like this may look like a challenge to us, but it is pretty much everyday life here. This is Abang Osman, and he just sent his two lovely daughters to school in a speed sampan along this grand river. He and his family have graciously agreed to adopt me during my stay here on the Kinabatangan. Abang Osman's daily routine revolves around this river of life. He is part of the river people who makes a living from the river. This life has been his people's life since he was young, and it was the life of his father and grandfather before him. Arriving at the home of Abang Osman and to be greeted by his wife feels so comforting. Feels like as if I'm coming home. This is a nice feeling indeed.
Hello, Kak. Selamat datang ke Osman Homestay.
Thank you. In order to further supplement his income, Abang Osman also provides homestay facilities and tour services for local and international tourists.
Tempat menarik ni kita boleh trekking, kita boleh pergi gua gumantung.
As suggested by Abang Osman, me and Trusty Betty are headed towards the Gomantong Caves. It could be a very challenging visit for me because I am told there are both lots of bats and cockroaches in this cave, and I hate both those creatures. This place is enveloped by a forest reserve. It feels like a whole different world though. And by that, I mean a whole different planet. So I'm going to start my first journey in this episode with Gomantul Cave, and I'm gonna climb up there to see the bats. So let's follow me. As you make your way inside, you start getting that whole Indiana Jones vibe. From mossy bridges to darkened pathways that leads to an ancient cave. Very Indiana Jones. Or you could, like me, do some quick bird watching before you get to the cave. This cave is famous for two things: harvestable bird's nest and bat guano. Yes, folks, bat poop. For centuries, these caves have been renowned for their valuable edible swiftlet nests, which are harvested for bird's nest soup. The most valuable of the nest, the white ones, can sell for very high prices. The bird's nest collection is an ancient tradition, and the threading of these nests has been done since at least 580. 580, folks, would be around the time of the rise of the Byzantine Empire, approximately 1,500 years ago.
Wow, can you see that? There are thousands and thousands, maybe millions bats up here. Amazing.
Ew, some call this place the cockroach caves because the bat droppings and rotten flesh of animals have created a sustainable ecosystem for thousands of bug species. So unique is this biodiversity. Many bug scientists have made several trips here to study this unique ecosystem. Even National Geographic has been here.
And here is the interesting part. You will find millions and millions of cockroaches here. Oh my God. So if you hate cockroach, I'll bring you one.
Other than the millions of cockroaches here, there are also, like I said earlier, lots and lots and lots of bats.
Look at that. This is the time where all the bats are coming out from the hole, from the cave. It's about around 6 to 6:30 p.m.
Kita boleh naik cruise, masuk ke ni hutan macam adventure sedikit.
Where are we heading to?
Sungai Tenigang, upriver.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go. Here.
Sudah sedia?
Yes.
And let's go.
From the famous orangutan, the proboscis monkey, hornbills, the elusive silver langur, wild elephants, and even a mangrove cat snake all call this place home.
So we are here now on a river cruise.
Me and Abong trying to see and look around if there's a crocodile here. Seeking out an apex predator is scary stuff. I don't know anybody who would say they aren't scared of crocodiles. They are every bit as ferocious as they look.
Yang selalu saya nampak saltwater crocodile. Ya. Buaya air masin, buaya tembaga.
Tembaga in Malay means copper. They are called tembaga because of their copper-like height, I guess. But whatever it is, they are mean-looking beasts. Poaching of exotic wildlife is still a bit of a problem here in Sabah. Despite stricter laws and stronger enforcement, the illegal poachers have become far more determined and ruthless. So the wildlife you see along these banks are at risk every day.
Ada itu, abang apa itu? Pukat. Itu.
Apa itu? Itu bubuk.
Oh, bubuk.
Ini orang kampung punya salah satu pencarian.
Untuk tangkap?
Udang galah.
Udang galah.
Kita try tengok dia apa dalam dia.
So we have one,
Two actually.
two
Freshwater prawn.
freshwater prawn. It's so huge.
Jatuh. Tangkap Dewi. Dewi tangkap tu. Janggut dia.
Abang tangkap sendiri apa? Saya sudah. Ya, abang. As you cruise along this river, you realize how the whole river plays a key role in maintaining the balance of life here. So many species depend on this river. The biodiversity you find here is something you rarely find anywhere else. These wild elephants are awesome indeed. However, their habitat is under threat these days as mass deforestation seems to lessen their area of dwelling.
Ini gajah-gajah liar, dia akan keluar ke open area untuk mencari rumput yang boleh diragut. Sekarang bisa dikatakan hari-hari boleh jumpa ya di sini sungai karena hutan terlalu kecil. Ya, bagi saya gajah di Kinabatangan makin terancam karena kekurangan hutan.
Now the elephants are having shower. There are 5 of them. There are only 1,500 of these elephants in the wild in Malaysia. Most of them are here in Sabah. Their high concentration here makes them a prime target for the poachers. No matter how many forest rangers you have, poachers have become more resourceful and aggressive these days. That's amazing, guys. The Kinabatangan is a huge river and offers so much to those that depend on it. I can't help but thinking that the life of the river people are not as deprived as we would assume. The river provides abundantly. From a constant food source to a way of making a living, the river is a source of life. The richness of this ecosystem must be preserved at all cost. Abang Osman sees this river as part of his family. He grew with it and lives by it. As you make your way along the river, you will find a network of river caves that house bats. Yes, folks, more bats. There is no shortage of life here at the Kinabatangan.
I'm here in Tanduk Batu Cave. As you can see on top of my head up here, it's wrinkle-lipped bats. This is their territory and it's until deep inside the cave, but we cannot go inside. So we just can see them, watch from here. This wrinkle-lipped bats is actually important to the nature as they eat mosquitoes and insects.
Sungai Kinabatangan paling terindah dan paling terbaik.
I see skies of blue, red clouds of white, the brightness of day. thought say goodnight, but I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Domestic moment really makes me miss my home, but I am glad that I am here at a house where everyone makes me feel like I am part of the family. That there is a special bond between me and Abang Osman's family. They have been such gracious hosts that they have made me continuously welcome. I love it here. When Abang Osman mentioned to me that we were going to have a night river trip, I have to admit I was a bit hesitant. But right now, as we are going forward with it, I'm rather at ease because I am in good hands.
Kinabatangan River with Abang Osman. So Abang Osman is going to bring me to find a baby crocodile. I'm excited, but I feel a little bit scared right now.
Okay, I will be honest. Not a little bit scared. I am full on scared. Apart from searching for our elusive apex predator, it is also pitch dark out here. This place is teeming with life even in the dead of the night. The thing is, it's these nocturnal creatures that are a tad little scarier than those daytime ones. Unlike other night safaris where the animals are usually caged, this will test your bravery for sure.
Oh, monyet Belanda.
Mana? Oh, there.
Also, there is that whole concerto of eerie sounds that make up the scary symphony of the nocturnal jungle, which makes your hair really stand. For the mighty crocodile goes on. So far, still no luck. Maybe, just maybe, they are scared of me too.
Oh, ada gerak buaya tu.
Oh,
Nampak.
where?
Deh. Di siring-siring tu. Mata dia merah tu.
Yeah.
Itu
With
anak
red
buaya.
eyes. So small.
Ya, ini dalam satu kaki tu macam. Tidak lebih daripada usia dia dalam seminggu dua. Kalau begini ni selalu dia, mamak dia di dekat-dekat lah.
The mom is around?
He's around.
There you go, folks. Abang Osman said that thing I have been dreading all night. The mom is around. Oh my, oh my.
Mak dia panggil mak dia.
He said the mom is still here. The mom is around. And the baby was calling the mom like, ah, ah, ah. So I asked Abang Osman to put back the baby. Because I'm scared if the mom come. Where is the mom?
Under the boat.
Oh, shall we go? Okay. Kinabatangan has been very good to me. I met this beautiful family. Abang Osman, we went on a day river cruise to find the mom. And we did found one. So huge, it was so huge. She was in front of us. She was in front of our boat. And I was so scared. And then Abang Osman took me on a night river cruise. And that was the scariest moment ever, where he caught a baby croc. I'm very sad to leave Abang Osman and family because they were so nice to me. But I have to move on to my next journey. But I do hope that I can meet them again in the future.